Hello friends, I'm here again, do another unboxing. This should be a shorter video, but a very special one. I'm kind of skipping ahead. I had a few other decks that I wanted to unbox and open first, but I've been kind of antsy. I haven't been able to record these videos as often as I'd like to, or as quickly as I'd like to, and I have a 1.5-year-old, so I really only get nap time to do these videos. So I've been really itching to open certain decks so I can use them, although I did want like initial reaction on camera and so you guys can see like opening the whole package. So anyway, I've got a few other decks that I'll go ahead and upload on another day, work on those later on, but I wanted to kind of skip ahead. I've been itching to open this package so bad, and it's the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. Got it here, and this is coming from over in the UK, and for those of us, or at least those like myself who are in the US, it is about $20 plus shipping. I believe it was only a few dollars for shipping. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I got it on Etsy. They have a shop on Etsy. Both the Instagram handle and Etsy shop name is the White Witch Oracle, and I'll link it in the description somewhere. So yeah, this is a very small deck. Initially when I saw it, I was in love with the art, and the price was amazing, and I was really, I thought there was a couple more cards in it, and when I was skeptical with the price, I checked out a little bit more detail, and it's 13 cards, and so initially I was hesitant. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that back because that's probably not, you know, down my alley, but I just kept going back to it, and even though there were some other decks that I wanted to get this time around, I kind of backburnered them and decided to go ahead and try this out. It's a lot different than your average like tarot or oracle, but we'll see when we get into it here. All right, so I just covered up the addresses here for privacy, but and I did just tear open the package here to get us started. I'm so excited for this. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's pretty already. I'm a sucker for good packaging. So I'm just trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to share about this deck before we delve right in. But I don't think there's too much. It's very simple. Like I said, only 13 cards. I figured this was a good video to go ahead and just kind of knock out of the way really quick. Like I said, even though I'm jumping over some decks that I had already gotten and are sitting here waiting for me to open them. But I had to get into this. And I think that this is a fairly new product, or yeah, new release. So you can see it's in gorgeous packaging, black glitter tissue paper, and let's see, I almost like don't even want to rip that, but how precious is this? Okay, so comes in a little cloth bag. So like I said, it is only 13 cards, but it's also $20, and as you'll see in a second, the art is gorgeous. So it says Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by the White Witch Oracle, and it feels like these might be like leather or faux leather straps here. Okay, not sure. Let's see. Get this untied. So it comes in this cute little bag to keep them in, which is great. I thought I was gonna have to figure something out for keeping them. So this comes off, and then we have just a little pouch, drawstring pouch, in black fabric. so these are the backs, and they are pocket sized, so they're quite small, but I'm a sucker for small decks. I have trouble, I don't even think I have small hands, but I have trouble shuffling larger cards. I'm trying to see if I have, but for instance, the Smith weight in its hand, here it is one of my favorites for tarot mini size, and this is even smaller than that, so these are nice and small. Perfect for carrying around with you anywhere. I think that's kind of one of the ideas here, if I remember correctly on reading on the Instagram posts about them, that you can take these anywhere to answer a quick question. That's why there's only 13 cards, and they're supposed to cut through the mystery that comes along with normal oracle and tarot cards. And these are a lot more like, to me, from what I've gathered from it, it is more like that Magic 8 Ball response, as I was saying before. Sorry, I had to cut off for a second. But jumping in, we'll see what the cards look like. So we have yes, and then let me see, I'll figure out a way to lay these all out here. And then we have get more information, and they did post also a bunch of Instagram posts about each card. There are pairings, for instance. I'm sure it's on the bottom. Let's see. Oh, nope, they're not in a particular order as far as I can tell, but there's like yes and no, so we'll take a look at no. It's got such detail to them. So we've got yes and no as a pair, and they talked on the post about there being pairings of these cards on opposite ends, and then there's a couple that fall sort of in between. But yeah, if you want, you can check out their Instagram, and they talk a little bit about each card, because obviously they don't come with a guidebook. It's not really needed here, but we have get more information. And we've got the little glitters coming off here, so if you see anything that you think is gilding or something like that, it's not. These are actually really nice quality cardstock though, but they are they're matte, which I actually generally prefer, believe it or not, compared to the last couple of videos that I did. Gilding is always fun and nice and all. As I mentioned in my first video, they do wear sometimes, it wears away, but also high gloss is kind of like one of my least favorites. It won't make or break a deck for me, but it's harder to take photos, so if I want to take a picture for someone of their reading, or for something like Instagram, stuff like that, it's just harder to get a good angle, especially if you've got a lot of cards laid out and you want to show the artwork in each one at the same time. It's always really hard fighting off the glare, but matte cards are great to me for that, for taking photos, and they look gorgeous. And the cardstock, as I said, is very thick, nice cardstock. I love this. I can tell already, I'll carry these around in that little baggie. But this one is not the right time, obviously. And you can see the detail in that. And, ooh, this one's so pretty. Listen to your intuition. It leans a little bit more towards the yes side. Kind of, again, like I said, they explained that one on the post, but choose a new direction. Don't know how I want to set these up for you guys, but you get the idea. We've got no need to worry. Hedgehog here. And some of the images are really interesting that they chose to use here. Got reconsider. I know. And this one's go, the time is right. This is the, pairing card with not the right time. So going in the right direction. So these are kind of like opposites there. Okay, and then we have, this is the sign. It's a good one if you're kind of waiting for something to give you that little push. Unlikely. And stuff, the ones like these are the ones that remind me of a Magic 8 Ball. And you shake it, ask for like ask a question, and it's always saying ask again later. Got Let Go. This is a gorgeous one. So yeah, and that's all the cards. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. And my window's open, so if anybody hears anything, sorry about that. But yeah, so this is all the cards right here. So yeah, just a cute little package with cute little cards. Really happy to have these. Again, not really a full comprehensive deck, not full of information and guidance and stuff like that, but just kind of the general, when you have a question and you're not sure, you just give them a quick shuffle and see what comes up. And if nothing else, like I said, just the art in here. Just happy to have these. I think they're so pretty. And they could be useful in conjunction with a reading with another deck as well. So yeah, that is all for today with this deck, and I appreciate y'all watching. Just stick around and I'll be posting some more videos sometime soon. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Talk to you later.